Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson P.T. Howard here reporting in for duty. In case you're wondering what the P.T. stands for, well, of course, that stands for Party Time. Now, I've been asked to take part in some sort of game for my wife's baby shower. I think it's called Daddy Knows Best. Well, that's right, Daddy does know best. Now, I'm going to answer some questions as honestly as I can, and then I'm going to report them back to you, see if my lovely wife actually answered them correctly. She knows me better than anyone else in the world, so I would hope that she does. Okay, question number one. Now, I can't read the questions to the camera. I just got to answer as honestly as possible. So, here we go. Oh, in case you're wondering, you're right. I ain't wearing any underwear. It helps me think better. Okay, question number one. Well, of course she has. She's had cravings for my manhood ever since she got pregnant. That girl knows a sweet thing when she sees it. Question number two. I would say that she's been courageous, strong, and loving during her pregnancy. Well, I think it would be me, but the only reason because I say that is because I'll be disappointed that I can't get out the room and watch some of my basketball that I love to watch. That's the only reason I'll be shedding any tears there, but there may be one or two more than my wife. Oh, that's definitely going to be my wife. I can't even sleep through her own snoring, which she seems to be able to do. So I think it's definitely only me that stays awake and wakes her up. So I'm going to have to find some method to wake her up without annoying her too much. Usually an elbow in the ribs kind of works. Right, okay. Let's carry on. Try it? I already tried it. I've been sucking on those teats for about 4 weeks now trying to get something out of there. I think the other night I managed to get me a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure. Of course, the second it starts flowing, Jack's jaws are going to be growing around that nipple. No two worries about it, my friend. Okay, what we got here? Oh, I would say a combination of our best parts. Because the poor thing is a combination of our worst parts. It could end up look like some sort of circus freak or something like that. So hopefully it has a combination of our best parts. But if I'm honest, as long as it's got my guns and my, what should I say, fortunate appendage, if it's a male, then I'll be happy. Well, it depends what you mean by stricter. I think I'll be the one that helps keeps the child in line, helps keep the child on the right track, helps give the child the best opportunities that this world can present to it. I think my wife will be firm, but I think that she might be easily misled or persuaded by the little critter. Let's have a look. Well, I think my wife knows the answer to this one. If that little blighty decides to shout up and have a bit of a tantrum, well, old daddy-o, he's happy to match that little battle or any tantrum he's got. You just watch me, look out for me in any supermarket, shouting and screaming and telling that baby, well, I can have a tantrum too. I'm not gonna give in to you. I don't care if we stay here all night and you have to poo in those little bridges you got on. I can throw a tantrum too. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to meet that little critter's tantrum and then raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. It ain't going to beat me on no damn tantrum. Okay. Question number 8. Well, if I saw a man, respectable looking man, saying to my little son or daughter, would they like to see his owl or her owl? I would have to judge that situation on a case-by-case scenario. If the man happens to have his, or lady, happens to have their hands down their pants as they're saying that, and they have a big trench coat on, and a little bag of sweets, and they have a car running outside, I might be a mighty bit worried. But if that old sucker put his hands to his face, I'm doing one of these sweet sounds. And I ain't got no problem with it. I said, come on, son or daughter, you gonna see that man's little owl over there. You just make sure you come back in the next hour. No problem. Okay, right, well, I got away with a little message here. Hope you folks had a fab time this afternoon. Hope you had a few drinks, good times. Mom, I don't know whether you're going to have a couple of drinks or it's going to be my grandma that had a couple of drinks, but I hope you had a good time. To everybody else there, I hope that you've been nice to my wife. I hope you had some good food, some nice cake, and I expect to see you either before the birth or after the birth. But obviously not during the birth. Any of you whorlies, you gotta wait outside in the waiting room. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. Checking out here, Jackson P.T. Howard. P.T. stands for part. Laters.